So here I am with the CEO of University Living. So I want to know, and I'm going to ask him questions today for the podcast. Okay, what is University Living and what is its goal?
University is very simple one-stop shop for post-admission when Indian and international students go abroad. Now we have managed marketplace, helping Indian students, but now overall international students across 12 countries from 160 plus nationalities. Now the goal is to become the GDS, the global distribution system for student housing, so that we can make student housing organized, streamlined, and accessible to every student across the world so that they don't get to go through what I went through.
Okay.
When I came here, I didn't book my accommodation. I stayed in a hotel for good 3 months, and it was expensive. It was inconvenient, and probably not the best experience.
Okay. How is University Living going to help students who are going to come from India to this 12 different countries?
We are building a full portfolio, full ecosystem, but we want to stick around with our post-admission housing. Then we do help with air tickets, airport transfer, rental remittance. We are working something on employability. Anything which is outcome driven by providing the best experience. And we are, as I always say, I'm for the student, of the student, and by the students. And that's where we are just not about housing. We're just not about transitional help. That binge, and we're taking that probably that risk, or I would say, went out of your comfort zone. And we want to build a student housing or university living community. So any student, whether they book through us or not, it's not about housing. It's not about that bed. It's not about bed. It's about experience. It's about how you create a life of your dreams, how you enjoy the journey.
So let's go to the past. Why did you think of creating University Living? There must be a thought of the start that why should I do this?
It was a reality. As I mentioned, I came to UK from exchange program back in 2010-11. Didn't get my housing, stayed in a hotel. So I have a lived experience. And then I went back, completed my master's. I was a banker, and then started this category called student housing. And then I have a roommate who's my co-founder now, Mayan. He also went through the same, wherein he came to India. He came to UK from India, and I was like, "Do book your accommodation back then there." He did listen to me, but he ended up booking with a very cold English couple. When he paid everything up front, they got breakfast 7 in the morning, dinner 5 in the evening. No one was allowed. He was not allowed to leave after 8 or 9. So he had a torrid time. He didn't have a good experience, right? And then I have my CFOs, CTOs, and so many people whose kids have also gone through it. So we believe we are chosen one. We believe we are, imagine, from sharing beds in India, just next to AIMS, not helping international students share beds is different in across, but getting them accommodated safely, happily, and probably in a value for money way.
Definitely. So you told me about 12 different countries. I am starting in UK and majority of your students or ambassadors are from UK. What do you think about the UK market for students actually? Not for the company, but for studying wise, or what is UK offering?
You are here as a student, still you chose to came to UK. Why?
I think the services provided by the government and the opportunities, and most important at the top, work-life balance in the UK is way better than back home.
Why didn't you choose Australia or Germany or Russia for your
Again,
masters?
UK is a very English-oriented country. Getting into US today is very difficult, as we know, because of the visa and the Trump administration. But UK has been a smooth heaven for everyone these days. It has caused a lot of rise to illegal immigration, and people say there's falling of England or the falling of Britain.
If you are, as I always say, if you are clear why you're going to that country, what course you're going, and at least you have some idea that what you would do after that and why you're doing that. If you have some clarity and like you are there to slog it at it, probably you end up being on a good part of the economy, the red carpets, and it's UK and you will earn in pounds. Sorry, one should not come, even at the cost of investing in business. For us, it's not about anyone and everyone should go abroad. I firmly believe that and it's not about only influencers or rich people can go abroad. I didn't come from a very rich family. I come from a middle class family. But those 3 6 months here have opened my horizon. I have my friends all across the globe now. I don't eat my dinner alone. That's my network, right? And if I would have known that I can give it ACTs and SATs and build my profile at when I was in 8 or 9 standard, probably I would have come for undergrad for sure.
Not come. If you have right mindset, then come. Really love the way you're
Even if
thinking
you don't
about
have money,
students.
I'm not saying it's not about money, don't come. I'm saying money is secondary. You need to be just move out of your hometown or comfort zone. If you live in Meerut, come to Delhi. If you're in Delhi, go to Mumbai.
Okay.
If you have done your undergrad from Mumbai, come to UK, go to Australia. But just be out of your comfort zones. I've not met many doctors opting for MBBS or MSc in UK, and now you're a content creator.
Yes.
You are also into heavy lifting.
Yes.
Because you are constantly evolving yourself, and you are constantly putting yourself, even if it is an initial embarrassment, but you're at it, and I'm sure you will be a rock star, and you're already a rock star.
Thank you so much. That means really a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, coming from the company, CEO of the company I work for, once a very famous NHS surgeon told me that if you have skills enough to build whatever you built in past, but whatever you have made till today, what do you suggest? Can you make it again based on skill sets only?
Both. So I believe in luck. You know what? That 50% of luck, and the another 50% is what you do with luck. I've been hearing this that if we lose something, can you start again? I don't want to do that again because I got it once. I was 29. I was kicked out from my last company. It took me 13 years to now again build this up. It's massive. It's really hard, and it's hard on your family. It's hard on your wife. I don't want to do that again, and that's why I'm being sensible. I've been taking risks, but in my personal life, I'm staying as a salaried guy. If you say I want to reinvent it, if I go back, probably I will be more out in the public. I will create content right from day one because distribution is very important. But if you can be authentic and you can be consistent, then it makes sense. If you just want to do a podcast because I've done 100, lots of my colleagues have started doing it, and I'm happy because we all need to learn from each other and push each other. But you need to be authentic, you need to be consistent, keep learning. I guess one thing again I want to do again is I would read more. I would be best friends with books than with TVs and food. Probably, God want me to test again. I believe I'm ready, and I will be more fierce and probably bigger than where we are. So now I know what not to do.
Okay. I know you're a big time podcaster and you've done 100 podcasts plus. Just one name you want in your future to be on your podcast.
Mr. Modi, at this point in time,
Okay.
I just being consistent of whatever I do.
You never knew at 29, you never know at 42.
And they are more podcasters than listeners. So I believe that whatever I do, it create value for people around.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.